Spaç Prison, a grim reminder of Albania's communist past, stands as one of the most notorious labor camps of the 20th century. Established in 1968 by the Albanian communist government, this remote facility was built at the site of a copper and pyrite mine in the mountainous heart of the country. What set Spaç Prison apart was not just its harsh conditions, but the caliber of its inmates. Some of Albania's most prominent intellectuals were imprisoned here, cementing its place in the nation's collective memory. The prison's location was so isolated and unforgiving that it required no perimeter walls. Only barbed wire fencing, occasional guard posts, and a front gate were needed to contain the prisoners on the terraced slope below the mine entrances. The brutality of Spaç Prison was captured in the words of French-Albanian artist Max Velo, who was sentenced to 10 years there in 1978. He described it as the most terrible camp in Europe, and possibly the world during that period. Despite these conditions, or perhaps because of them, Spaç became the site of a significant moment of resistance. In May 1973, prisoners staged one of the first revolts against the oppressive regime. The labor camp continued to operate until the early 1990s, when the Communist Party fell from power. It was completely abandoned a few years later, leaving the buildings to decay under the harsh elements. Today, despite being designated as a heritage site, Spaç Prison lies in an extremely advanced state of deterioration. However, there is hope for this crumbling testament to human suffering. In 2016, the World Monuments Watch recognized a new initiative to transform Spaç Prison into a modern institution of remembrance. This effort involves various institutions, civil society groups, and private citizens working together to preserve the site's history and significance. The importance of this project cannot be overstated, as no other site in Albania currently serves as a place of memory for former political prisoners. There is an urgent need to advance knowledge, raise public awareness, and create a space for remembrance and education. Progress has been made since the site's inclusion on the World Monuments Watch list. In June 2017, the first protective interventions took place, supported by the Swedish Embassy in Tirana. These included site clearance, emergency roof repairs, and temporary structural stabilization of several buildings. That same month, Albania's Minister of Culture visited Spaç Prison and declared it a priority for the ministry in the coming years. Spaç Prison stands as a powerful symbol of Albania's difficult past and the resilience of those who suffered under the communist regime. Its preservation and transformation into a center for remembrance will ensure that future generations can learn from this dark chapter of history, honoring the memory of those who endured its harsh realities and fostering a deeper understanding of the importance of freedom and human rights. In southeastern Albania, along an ancient trade route from Venice to Constantinople, lies a testament to religious history and architectural beauty. The Voskopojë churches, once numbering 26, now stand as a reminder of a bygone era of cultural and religious significance. Between 1630 and 1780, Voskopojë flourished as a vital religious center for Aromanian Christianity under Ottoman rule. The town boasted a university and the region's first printing press, marking it as a hub of learning and culture. Today, only 5 of the original 26 churches remain, having weathered wars, earthquakes, and the relentless march of time. These surviving churches, dedicated to the archangels Michael and Gabriel, Saint Athanas, Saint Nicholas, the prophet Elijah, and the Dormition of Notre Dame, offer a glimpse into the past grandeur of Voskopojë. 4 of these churches are domed basilicas, built in the post-Byzantine style characteristic of the Balkans. What truly sets them apart are their breathtaking frescoes. Covering 43,000 square feet of painted surfaces, these vibrant murals depict religious and biblical scenes, creating a mesmerizing tapestry of faith and artistry. However, the passage of time has not been kind to these architectural treasures. Structural weaknesses and leaks threaten to destroy the vast array of frescoes, prompting their inclusion in the World Monuments Watch in 2002 and 2004. In response, the World Monuments Fund partnered with Patrimoine Sans Frontières, a French non-governmental organization, to begin crucial conservation work. They restored windows, doors and fences, made emergency repairs to roofs and initiated mural conservation efforts. By 2004, 2 churches had been stabilized and a long-term conservation plan was in place. The project gained momentum with additional funding from the European Union and the World Monuments Fund. This allowed for the preservation of the remaining 3 churches and the organization of an international restoration workshop for the mural paintings in St. Athanas Church. To ensure the long-term survival of these monuments, climatological and geological surveys were conducted. These studies helped equip the buildings against future seismic activity. A maintenance plan was established and local caretakers were entrusted with the site's long-term stewardship. The domes of the 5 remaining churches and their intricate interior frescoes stand as a testament to Voskopojë's past prominence as a cultural and religious center. Recognizing their beauty and significance, the Albanian Ministry of Culture and the Albanian Orthodox Church sought to preserve these churches and promote tourism as a means of funding conservation efforts. The involvement of the World Monuments Fund and Patrimoine Sans Frontières has been crucial in supporting the move towards sustainable tourism. Their financial and technical assistance has paved the way for responsible development and preservation. As we look to the future, there is hope that Voskopojë will become a model for responsible development and preservation in Albania and the broader region. These churches, with their rich history and stunning artistry, remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for generations to come.
Imagine a place where ancient civilizations converge, where history unfolds layer by layer beneath your feet. This is Butrint, an archaeological marvel on the Adriatic coast of Albania. Founded by Corfiot traders in the 8th century BCE, Butrint quickly became a crucial waypoint between Epirus and the Italian territories to the south. Its strategic location didn't go unnoticed. The Greek historian Thucydides wrote of struggles to control the narrow straits separating Butrint from Corfu. Butrint's allure extended beyond its strategic value. The Roman poet Virgil, in his epic Aeneid, described it as a miniature Troy, a testament to its grandeur even in ancient times. As centuries passed, Butrint found itself under the rule of various empires. The Romans colonized it under Julius Caesar in 44 BCE. Later, it fell under Byzantine, Venetian and Ottoman control, each leaving their mark on the landscape. These layers of history remained hidden until the 1920s, when Italian archaeologist Luigi Ugolini began excavations. He unearthed an amphitheater dating back to the 4th century BCE. Subsequent digs revealed Roman villas with intact mosaic floors, shrines, a baptistery, and even a Byzantine palace. However, Butrint's journey from obscurity to prominence was not without obstacles. Under the communist regime of Enver Hoxha, Albania closed its doors to foreign excavation and research. It wasn't until the fall of his government in 1991 that work could resume. In 1996, 1998 and 2000, Butrint was included in the World Monuments Watch. The site faced serious threats from encroaching vegetation, groundwater absorption, and floods caused by poor drainage. These factors were weakening the ancient stone monuments. The World Monuments Fund's support breathed new life into conservation efforts at Butrint. Their project revitalized progress, removing overgrowth, training local workers in site maintenance, constructing visitor facilities, and addressing the critical drainage issues. Today, Butrint stands as a testament to the power of preservation. Its location along the Adriatic coast adds to the drama of the site, while its archaeological remains reflect the rich tapestry of cultures that have called this place home. From its beginnings as an important stop on an ancient trade route to its status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Butrint continues to captivate visitors with its blend of natural beauty and cultural significance. Butrint is more than just an archaeological site. It's a window into the past, a place where the echoes of ancient civilizations still resonate, inviting us to explore and understand our shared human history. In November 2019, a devastating earthquake struck Albania's central coast, threatening centuries of cultural heritage. 3 historic sites bore the brunt of this natural disaster: Dura, Kruja, and Preze. These ancient fortifications and structures, each with its own rich history, now face a new challenge: survival in the aftermath of a powerful seismic event. Durrës, one of Albania's oldest cities, boasts a history dating back to the 7th century BCE. Founded by Greek colonists, it later became a crucial Roman outpost and the starting point of the Via Egnatia. The city's fortifications, primarily built during the Byzantine era, showcase a blend of ancient, Byzantine and medieval building techniques. Today, only 3 of the original 4 towers remain standing, silent witnesses to centuries of history. Kruja Castle, an Albanian national symbol, is inextricably linked to the 15th century hero Gjergj Kastriot Skanderbeg. This frequently visited cultural site features fortification walls, a clock tower, traditional houses, and religious monuments. Within its walls stands the Teki of Dolma, an 18th century spiritual retreat designated as a cultural monument of Albania. The medieval fortress of Prizre, built to control the territory around Kruja, played a crucial role in protecting major trade routes. It later became a core stronghold in the Albanian resistance against the Ottoman Empire between 1443 and 1468. Today, it ranks among the most visited places in the Tirana region. On November 26, 2019, a 6.4 magnitude earthquake, the strongest to hit Albania in decades, struck the central coast. Durrës, at the epicenter, suffered significant damage. The tremors also impacted structures in Tirana, Kruja, and the surrounding areas, putting these invaluable historical sites at risk. In response to this crisis, a consortium was formed between Cultural Heritage Without Borders Albania, the National Institute for Cultural Heritage, and World Monuments Fund. Through its crisis response program, World Monuments Fund is providing scientific and technical advice on conservation standards, best practices, and planning. The Emergency Stabilization and Rehabilitation Project focuses on 3 key structures: a tower of the 6th century fortifications in Durrës, the 11th century clock tower, and 18th century Teka of Dolme at Kruja Castle, and the 14th century fortification walls and clock tower of Preze. This comprehensive project begins with immediate emergency stabilization measures. It then progresses to in-depth surveys and analyses, forming the basis for a detailed reconstruction proposal. The plan includes rebuilding fallen sections and implementing recovery measures for other affected areas. The preservation of these sites is not just about maintaining old structures. It is about safeguarding the cultural identity and historical legacy of Albania. These ancient fortifications and buildings are tangible links to the past, offering insights into the architectural, social, and political developments that shape the region. As we work to stabilize and rehabilitate these important cultural landmarks, we are not just preserving stone and mortar. We are ensuring that future generations can continue to learn from and be inspired by the rich tapestry of Albanian history. The efforts to save Durrës, Kruja, and Preze serve as a powerful reminder of the ongoing need to protect our shared cultural heritage in the face of both natural disasters and the passage of time.